Hello there, math students and parents who are helping your children from home. This quick little video will give you some information about a great tool that you have that already comes with your mathematics programs, and it's called LearnSmart. LearnSmart is a resource that accompanies all of our mathematics programs from middle school all the way through high school. To access it, click the menu in the upper left-hand corner, the second option down that says Resources, and then choose the tab in the center that says Keyword Search, and here you'll see LearnSmart. Before we jump into the program itself, notice here on the side that there is a quick start guide. This is something that you can download to help remind you of all of the features that I'm about to show you in this presentation. Let's get started. There are two ways that you might access your LearnSmart material. One is if your teacher is using this as an assignment, in which case you will see that showing up as an assignment for you to do. But if not, you can always utilize LearnSmart by using the self-study option. When you click into self-study, you'll notice that there are the big ideas and topics, and you'll notice that when you click into that, it'll say that your results will not count towards any assignments. You can't continue working without credit because it is a great way to be sure that you are improving your math skills, even if the teacher has not directly assigned those to you. So then what you take a look at is maybe we're looking at expressions and equations. You're going to click directly into that topic. Math coach is going to come up and kind of give you a little bit of information. She'll guide you all the way through utilizing the program and just kind of give you a little bit of information for how to help you be successful. You'll notice that in this study session of expressions and equations, there are several different topics. So you're just acknowledging that you know that those topics are there, and then you're going to choose your next learning mission. So notice you can choose your own self-awareness, choose a topic that you want to work on, just work for a straight 20 minutes, or complete an assignment that's inside here to kind of do it in a little bit smaller chunks. For this time being outside of your classroom, I would probably recommend maybe just working on the 20 minutes to work. So when you take a look at this, you're going to be presented with a variety of different question types. So some of them may have you sorting questions, some of them may have you doing things like select all that apply. So in this case, you're just going to go through and choose your answers. And then you're going to choose your confidence level in that answer, and you'll get some instant feedback. Then when you just click OK, it will adapt your learning plan. So it's going to constantly give you a variety of different question types, but questions that will help you really start to learn the mathematics. So if I take a look at this one, let me just move this around. I'm going to click here that I am unsure about how to do this, submit my answer. It's going to give me some instant feedback. Notice in this case my answer was partially correct, but over on the side it's also going to give you some suggested resources. So sometimes it might be a little bit of a slide demonstration that walks you through exactly how to do this, or sometimes you can click to open up the library of resources and you can see that there's a wide variety of different resources. Some are step-by-step instructions, some of them are going to be videos, but they're all built to really help you succeed in understanding the content that's here. So a wide variety of different question types. This one actually you're building, showing step-by-step your answer, and it will give you instant feedback throughout every single one of the questions. If you want to see how you're doing on the topics, you can click in the lower right-hand corner and see that pie chart, and you can see your progress in working through the topics that are within that main topic that you have. Or click in the upper left-hand corner and where the menu bar drop-down is, and you can see anything that you want to switch over to maybe a different topic that's here. If you want to take a look at content that you need to recharge, maybe it was a question that you didn't do well on, maybe you only got it partially correct, or maybe the system has thought, maybe their confidence level wasn't there and they need to work on it. This gives you an opportunity to recharge, and this is going to adapt specifically to you. So content that you're really strong in, it's not going to make you recharge that as often. Notice that if I go into the library, I can see all of the resources that are there to support the understanding of each one of those big main topics. You'll see a variety of different reports, so if you want to see kind of how you're doing on the topic scores, how much time you spent inside there, questions that you are missing you can see, Clicking on self-assessment will give you some information about how correct your answers are and how confident you are in answering those questions. So the top number here is each time, it's going to increase each time that you are getting an answer correct and clicking I know it. The second one down is aware that you didn't know the answer. So I like to say this is at least you were honest. You didn't know the answer and you clicked I don't know it or I'm unsure. This is the one that I want you to really kind of be sure that your number is not too high in this one, because this number increases each time you get a correct answer, but that you're saying you're unsure or you don't know. So if this number is high, be sure that next time you get into there and you answer a question, you click I know it, because this lets you know that you actually are doing a really great job. You just might not be as confident in your understanding. And if this number is high, this number increases each time you get an incorrect answer and keep clicking I know it. So if this number is high, you might want to kind of take a step back. If this number is high, you want to be sure that you're feeling a little bit more confident in your answers because you're doing a really great job. But the highest percentage we want to see is up here at the top, because we want you to be getting the correct answers and being confident about your knowledge. Speaking of knowledge, there's a great one here that's called the Tree of Knowledge. And the Tree of Knowledge, every single student as they start in will start off as a little teeny small sapling down here across the bottom. And as you demonstrate your knowledge of the mathematics in your course, this tree is going to start to grow. You'll see leaves start to sprout. And once you have mastered everything in the course, you will have this great big tree, and definitely something to be proud of. So you're all working towards growing this tree, and so each day that you get in there and practice, your tree is actually going to grow. So the other little part I want to show you underneath here is a little practice quiz, and this is a great way for you to just kind of be sure that you're staying on top of the studying. So at any time you can come in here and maybe say, okay, well, I want to see how I'm doing. I want 10 questions on expressions and equations, and it creates a quiz that is specific to you. So you're going to go through and you're going to answer these questions, you're going to indicate your confidence level, and then at the very end it's going to give you a score. This might be a really good way for you to communicate with your teacher and let them know that you really are staying on top of your studies. But it's also a really good way for parents to know that you are getting the full understanding of the mathematics. So just a real quick reminder, this is LearnSmart, and you can do self-study or you can do assignments that your teacher has given to you. If they have given you assignments, you always want to complete the assigned work before you move into self-study mode, but you can move into self-study at any time. Remember that Recharge focuses on topics that you have maybe struggled with or not been completely confident in your answers. The library gives you a lot of great resources for actually learning the material, and then the reports section is there for you at all times. And again, if you need to access LearnSmart, when you log in each day, you're going to see your main home screen, go to the upper left-hand corner menu, second option down, Resources, click in Keyword Search, and that's where you're going to find LearnSmart. The Quick Start Guide is here for you. The actual program itself is right here. So good luck, stay healthy, and keep on working hard.